baby!
Friday!
We did it!
Wants to party!
Good morning,
Yes, indeed.
Houston, Texas. It's Friday, October 24th of 2025. It's 6 o'clock on the dot with the gang. Ruler Ryan, Eric, Spencer, Kay, and Sam. And right out of the gate, I'm going to tell you guys, I know my man is awake. Bread man's awake, and today's our anniversary.
Oh, today is?
Right.
Yeah, today's our wedding
Is
anniversary.
it 16 or 17?
16 years ago today.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary,
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, when he kissed me goodbye, I was like, okay, bye, have a good day. And then he comes over and goes, oh, hey, today's our anniversary. I go, oh, my God, yes, it is.
Oh.
I mean, it's like we knew it last night. We were talking about it last night.
Oh.
And then I said, oh, yeah, it's funny how, like, you wake up. You're like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I'm so disheveled. So happy birthday, Tassos. I mean,
Happy
happy
anniversary.
anniversary, Tasso.
Well, that's what he birthed the greatness of me as his
Sorry,
partner.
happy anniversary. This
So
is how
were
wacko
those
I am
pictures
today.
that I brought?
Sorry.
Were those pictures I brought in last week?
That was from the party 2 days before the wedding.
Okay.
That
All
was
I
the
know
party
is
2 days before the wedding.
16 years ago, I had a bad haircut, so I was
What
mad
do
at
you
that
mean
photo.
you had a bad haircut?
Are you
My
kidding
guy
me?
at the time cut it too short. I just hated that photo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that
You look
sucks.
good.
So
I
when
mean,
I'm waiting for your 20th when you guys renew your vows.
We're not
now with a bad haircut, if you could look like you did in that photo, would you pick that or what you look like today?
Today, I like my battle scars of life.
I like that.
I
That's who you
today,
are,
too.
you know?
Yeah. I wasn't coming here with my wedding dress on to surprise y'all, but it's 124 degrees. So
Yeah,
Just
you'd
kidding.
be
If it was
Actually, not
Halloween,
that bad.
then.
going out on a stretcher.
It's
Yeah.
actually not that bad. But the AC is still out, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's not as terrible as
We'll get
it
loopy
could
and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's Friday, yeah, because I woke up this morning at 3 thinking it was Saturday morning. I was like, wait, do we go to work today? No, we don't. Oh, yeah, it's time for Roses Part 2. Let's go there.
Bick Mitchum was the guy from The Wedding Ringer.
Yep. We got smart listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I love about this job in the text screen. Like some shows don't have these text screens. Like Ahmad, when he left to go to Chicago for that show, they don't have one.
Oh, really?
So how naked does he feel?
Yeah, he's trying to get
You're
them
so
to get
disconnected.
Our texters are better than AI.
one. And especially in 2025, I feel like you get more text than you do calls.
Oh, for sure.
For most shows, we're pretty lucky. We still get a lot of phone calls.
Yep.
But a lot of shows we talk to around the country, they don't get calls as much. Which
You
is,
could probably create a Google Voice account and get them for free.
Like what, the
for
text?
text screen.
Yeah, text, because I mean,
be
that's what I
cool.
use for my business side of things. And, you know, you can get text on that.
You have to tell them. Of course, if you get a lot of them, like
Man, I don't know. Maybe you got to pay. Right. Because that's Chicago. That'd be a few more texts.
And I was going through my company email because that's where we get our listener line calls from. And I'm like, oh my god, I had like, 'cause I
Yeah.
left them in there. I forgot to delete them. So I got like, from like the last 3 months, it's like 700 of them.
They stack up.
Oh no!
Select all.
How we
I
access
just put them
them?
all in there. I
Oh,
searched,
my God.
hit them all.
How we access them, I will. I'll forward those to my personal email, and then I download them into the computer here, and then we take out the bad words.
It's funny how life is. Like sometimes things are like it was easier before they'd go straight to our regular email.
Yeah, I know, and they had to make it more complex. Getting into our system is tighter than Fort Knox.
It's
Like
like
our
any-
security is so tight.
It's like YouTube was awesome when it back in the day.
E-bombs
No
world.
ads. You just got the content. Everything gets ruined on the road.
Game hackers.
Well, because of money and
Greed.
Yes.
and hackers, that's for sure. You know, you got to make sure that your system hasn't been hacked, and you're not going to open up your entire database of your company to the hackers.
Well,
that
now we have
send
like
you some
so
email.
many different forms of authentication. And, well, I learned that the hard way yesterday. Eric, you had your GameStop story.
Yeah,
where
what happened to you?
I had the worst experience at the Verizon store, like of all time. The one in particular, right on the corner of West Road and the Beltway. These guys, it was a nightmare. I qualified for an upgrade. So about 6 weeks ago, I ordered the new iPhone Pro Max. He said, well, we'll have it in 4 days. 6 weeks later, still waiting on it.
Wait.
6 weeks later, still waiting on it. And actually was tracking the FedEx package. I had the tracking code.
Yeah, the code.
And it was delivered to the store yesterday morning. So I show up. No, we don't have that phone.
Oh.
We don't have that phone. And I'm like, wait a second. It was specifically sent for me. Yeah, well, there's been an issue. Okay, explain what the issue is. Well, let's just focus on the future here moving forward and how we can get your phone. They wouldn't tell me.
What?
And then they denied that the phone ever came in. So we, and I say we, my significant other, did all the legwork because I'm losing my cool at this
You're like,
point.
am I just screwing up?
I'm just losing my mind. I'm like, what is going on? She gets them on the phone, and they said, oh, yeah, so-and-so. And they gave me the last name signed for that phone this morning. And we go in there, and the guy was lying. Like, lying and lying and lying.
Matt, why didn't you have it mailed to your house? Usually if I get a new phone.
No. It was mailed to the Verizon
sucks.
store. I didn't have that option. So,
Did you call him out?
yeah. And he was just like, let's just focus on moving forward, forward
steal
momentum and everything. That's what we were doing. We're wondering, like, did they take the phone? And we'll make this right. We'll get it to you in the next couple of days. And, she's a pit bull. She's like, no, we're going to take care of this right now. And we were trying to talk to anybody. We had to leave and then come back. We tried to talk to anybody. And we stood in that store for 35 minutes. Nobody would talk to us. And then she's like, let's just call the store and see what happens. So we're standing in the store, and she calls the store.
You can watch him walk over.
And the guy picks up the phone, and he's like, I can't help you right now. I'm off the clock. And we're like, why are you answering the phone? Are you kidding me? You're off the clock? I go to use their bathroom, and I see, like, tons of people in the back. And, like, nobody, I mean.
Just didn't care.
It took.
She took a photo of that, sent to their corporate.
Oh, we're not done with this by a long shot. So here's my new phone, but they didn't have the case or anything.
Wait, how'd they get you a phone then?
How'd you get your phone?
They had to, I guess, go and get it from another store and bring it over. But they did not have the phone.
I would never go back to that store.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm simplifying this. There was like 4 distinct, very bold lies that were told.
Well, that sucked.
Oh, God. It makes
Sorry,
me...
didn't know who you
To
were.
the
I
point
went to
where-
Pasadena for your phone.
And Eric,
Mr.
you've
Chase.
seen how I can lose my cool when after,
Yeah.
I'm pretty calm. And she's like, sweetie, just go sit in the car. I'll take care of this.
It's not worth taking a.
You need to calm down. Go sit in the car.
I think it's
And that's
so
exactly
odd
what I
how
did. She took care of it for me.
companies now, they just can. I mean, look, they have a lot of fraudulent stuff going on, I'm sure. But in the past, when I had that company, I had to dump that company finally because I just was like
I've always done
getting
AT&T.
mad about the runaround. So, but they used to
I'm
always
ready
just
to
mail
go
them to my
home.
house.
Yeah, if you order,
The
you can
tracking
choose.
number, you
I
can
would send it to my
choose.
place too.
Well,
Yeah.
today on
Sorry,
the
man,
Roll and Ryan
that's-
show with Eric, no phone giveaways. But we do have more chances for you to get into the suite for Tate McRae. I'll explain all of that to you next in Scoop. Here's your official weather for today.
Okay, so it is going to be hot again. Not as hot as it is in here, but it's kind of amazing. Well, actually, no, it's going to cool down. It's going to be in the lower to mid 80s. We might see some rain early in the afternoon, but tomorrow is when we're really going to see the rain, and then Sunday. So it does look like a drizzly weekend. Right now, 72 degrees and 6:13 on the Roll and Ryan Show with Eric.
From Hollywood to H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas, and we are going to be hitting the window for you to score tickets to see Tate McRae between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Every time a Tate McRae song plays, which she has a lot in her catalog, if you're caller 104, you're going to score tickets for her show. Now, she's going to be here on Saturday, the night after Halloween, Saturday, November 1st, and we've got a suite at the Toyota Center hosted by our very own Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
So you and 7 of
Your
your friends
hostmaster.
will be able to go to that suite if you're the grand prize winner. So you'll get tickets to the show, and then you're entered to be a finalist for the suite. We're calling it the Tate 8 because it's you plus 7 friends. So you will be the Tate 8
I'm
with
gonna
your friends.
Host the suite. I don't know if I have any food in there. Maybe I'll just sneak some booze
Hosting
in.
the suite means
You're
Eric will
probably
stand
going
there
to
and say
definitely have to
hi.
bring food.
There's Eric with a trench
They
coat
can't guarantee
and a
that
couple
there's
flasks.
snacks.
Yeah, that's true. You never know. Some
No guarantee.
Some suites have it.
There's
Some
no
No
don't.
guarantee.
expectations.
No.
Yeah, that's how I live life.
Hey, the fact that you and 7
Just
of your
become friends with Eric.
Yep.
He'll buy it for you.
I'll buy some nachos for you.
You and 7 of your friends in that suite, that is going to be a great memory.
Hey, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm just going because my wife and I, we're going to go to drop my daughter off and her friend. We'll just
Because
go
they're
eat.
going anyway.
We're going to go to dinner. Like,
Give us
well,
your
we'll just
chance
go
to
over to
be
the
in there.
Palm
Yeah.
and go look at our caricatures.
Yeah,
or whatever,
on the wall.
Now, how's that work when the concert's over? You just have a meeting spot with your daughter?
Yeah. One time I bought tickets and I went in and I said, hey, we just want to make sure they're in there. There's Cigarettes After Sex was the band.
That's a great band.
I've
I
never
love
even
them.
heard
I'm like, I don't know
No,
what that is.
it's a
So I-
very
yeah. I went in. The guy's like,
dreamy-
oh yeah, you could come back with a ticket or something. And then when we went through, they go, no, you can't. But then I pulled a ruler and I made my way in. And then we.
Figured it out.
And then when I went in there, I'm like, oh, what are these like, young kids playing? I look in, these guys look older than me. This guy had a receding hairline and was playing. I'm like, this band's like,
And you're asking your kid, how the heck do you know these guys?
I know.
Guy has a
going on
receding
here?
Yeah, I'm
hairline.
like,
I mean,
like
at
real
least,
thin hair. Like I'm like these guys are like in their 40s or 60s.
That's
well, at
great
least
dad.
now in 2025, you can text with your kids and find out where are you and what are you doing and all that. I mean, I remember we used to do the live broadcast from the NSYNC concert. And all these parents were just sitting
waiting
on
for
the concrete steps outside. Just, okay, I got to stand right here because I told my kid it would be this door. And so they all just collaborate, like just collect right there. And we had our giant broadcasting van. And we were like, okay, I guess should we go in now or do we hang out here? There's a whole bunch of parents just waiting for their kids. We'll go inside and we'll come back out. It was just
They're
crazy
different
talk.
times now. I think how much we have changed. My first concert, I was 13 years old. My parents dropped me off at the Sam Houston Coliseum, which is where the Hobby Center is now. And that was a rough place. This is the first stabbing I ever saw. But it was just like, I couldn't imagine doing that. You know, when my daughter was growing up, I mean, they drove downtown from
13
Katy,
I wouldn't do.
dropped us off,
Definitely
16.
watched a rock
So you don't
concert.
recommend like me dropping Santiago off at a
maybe
concert?
like
not.
5
How old is
years
he now?
old.
How old is he
He's
now?
like 2.5.
He wasn't going to blow you by himself.
5.
It's fine. Just drop
Is
him
that
off.
cool?
He's a boy.
He'll
so-
He'll text me, right?
He'll be fine. Yeah,
There-
right.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
cool.
let's talk about what's going on in this next saga of the Britney Spears chaos.
I
As
saw
you know,
this.
this is ridiculous,
Yeah.
Sam.
I'm all Britney Spears, you know, like how
But even there's no way you are,
but
right?
This is a little crazy.
Oh, I didn't hear this
What's
one.
going on? If Sam's turning on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
I'm not
latest?
turning on her. I
Oh.
still support her.
Okay.
But do you
But
support this? No.
I do not support this, and I'm a little like, girl.
What'd
So
she
we
do?
know that Kevin Federline has the memoir out, right? So he's out promoting that. That's why he's in the press.
The book, yep.
Britney's people are saying, well, he's just out there saying all this dirty stuff about me because now his gravy train has ended because child support's gone. Now he's just trying to like.
It's been gone for
smear
a
my
while,
name.
hasn't it?
Yeah, because the boys are in their 20s. Well, apparently, Britney has been spiraling since the press tour started for Kevin's book. And she was at a place in California with one of her friends. She knocked over the glasses at her table. Her top slipped off her shoulders, like a Tara Reid moment where the boob came out.
So
couldn't
she had a
feel it.
slip?
Nobody said there was any nakedness, but still, she was she was disheveled looking.
Yeah.
Right? She gave a toast to the entire restaurant. You know, somebody who's been drinking a lot or on something is going to do that.
Wait, you're looking at me.
And her friend had to help her balance. So clearly she was not sober. Whatever was in her system was not making her act sober. Then she left. And when her car came, she got in it. And people tried to stop her from getting in
drive it?
Yes.
Oh, she was driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
She nearly ran over her friend while pulling out of the parking lot. Of course, the paparazzi followed her, and there was already paparazzi at her house to see if she makes it there. She was swerving onto the wrong side of the road.
Oh, no.
She was tailgating other cars. She was speeding and screeching her tires. It took her 20 minutes to get. She actually made it home without killing anybody herself.
Why did nobody...
And it took her 20 minutes to get through
Like
her own
Wolf of
gate.
Wall Street style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got home
Right.
fine. Then you see the car in the morning.
The carnage. Okay, so she makes it home.
She makes it home and then takes her 20 minutes to get into her own gate. According to paparazzi, they're just sitting there trying to take pictures of her instead of, because nobody can help her because she doesn't want any help.
Instead of taking pictures, why didn't somebody try and stop
Well,
this?
I don't know
The
why
cops didn't come?
Why didn't somebody call the cops and
Suppose
have
they
her pulled
didn't,
over?
'cause they could have got better photos, more money
Yes.
for them.
So Kevin Federline was talking to Piers Morgan and saying that the boys have seen things that have made them not want to visit their mother anymore. And he won't say what those things are because he said it's their story to tell. But one of the boys said to Kevin Federline, who then he quoted on Piers Morgan, that whatever he saw one night when he went to go see Britney, the son, was so shocking that the son came to Kevin Federline and said, I don't know what to do. I'm afraid mom's going to die. So it's getting real with whatever is going on in Britney's house. And I don't know, at what point do you... I don't know what the protocol is with cops. Like, if I think that something's not right with one of my friends, I can call for, a well check with the cops. But if the person answers the door and they're like, oh, yes, I'm here. I'm fine. Is everything
What are they
okay?
gonna do?
What's it
Then
going
the
to
cops
take?
are like, okay, well, they answered the door and they looked okay.
What will it take for her?
I don't know.
For somebody to get through. When your children, if you're a mother and your children say, hey, I cannot live with you. I got to go live with dad.
Well, I mean, they're adults
And
now.
that's
They're
not a
in their
wake-up
20s.
call? Yeah, but they left when they were still of
Yeah.
age.
I don't know. That's a to be continued. Now I need to point the cameras over to Eric because I feel like Eric is going to know more about this because I haven't followed this as much, but it's becoming so prominent in the news. What is going on with this NBA cartel scandal?
Oh, man.
Please
this
explain
Can't wait
in
for
a
the Netflix
30
show.
second.
This is going to be a this
It is
a
going to
mess.
be on
100%.
whatever that's called,
That's what I'm
Scandal,
gonna-
Tainted,
yep.
whatever
Oh,
those
this is
Netflix
on-
specials
Gonna be
are.
included.
Stephen A. Smith. He's
gambling
He's a
sting.
big sports
Yeah. From
commentator, ESPN, and he's even he feels like Trump is and getting the FBI to go after the NBA and the WNBA because of things they've said in the past.
Okay.
I find it just weird that the FBI did it the week of opening basketball. You know, they didn't do this last week before basketball opened. It's right now when basketball is really, in the
All the players are out.
So it feels
all
like
the-
a retaliation.
No. I mean, these
what
these
is
people
it?
did it. It just took 2 years. Basically, there's two different scandals. There's the players like Terry Rozier, I believe his name was. I forgot how to say his name.
Yes.
He was like saying he was injured
From Miami Heat. He's a
Basically,
guard for the Miami Heat.
But when he was with Charlotte, he told the bookies and them, hey, they say I'm going to make 20 points tonight, so bet that I'm not going to make that much because I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be injured after
Oh,
so
no.
many innings.
It's
like a-
in a game.
quarter, like a first quarter. I'm going to be
Fixing a game
out.
scandal.
I mean, think about it, in basketball, you could really screw with stuff.
There is one
Which
of
screws with
those
stuff like-
untold specials on Netflix about
Right.
the college guys that threw the game.
But they can find this out because they have all these algorithms and stuff, and they see the bets. Like on Prize Picks, you do more or less.
Okay.
So, like, if I think Steph Curry is going to have more or less 3-point attempts or 3-pointers made,
Yes.
so it's like if he knows that and a bunch of the mobsters know this, they can put a lot of money on something, and they could see these algorithms where this thing won $3 million and yesterday nothing. Like, there's no all of a sudden all this
Money got bet.
all this money being bet is happening now. Why is it all going to this one area? Something must be wrong. So that's how they can tell.
So
and then they look at the tape too, and they can investigate. It's crazy how this is going on. And also the coach of the Portland Trailblazers,
Chauncey Billups.
he's a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He was doing some illegal stuff with the mob where they had contacts in and glasses. They had they could see the cards.
Oh, so it's like
For
in
poker.
Play
It's
poker.
a poker
You can see the
scandal.
they have tables. They could see through the
So there's
tables.
a poker scandal and there's a throwing the game scandal. Chauncey Billups, according to
Goodness.
this,
That one's
is
really bad,
accused of
too.
helping fix high-stakes card games that cheated unsuspecting players out of at least $7 million.
I did not know this technology existed. If you watch the Rob Pattinson movie, The Batman, that's how he does it to infiltrate the mob. He has like a Catwoman put on these contacts.
Yeah, they can see.
And they're
What?
cameras, and that really exists.
And someone said this started
Crazy.
3 years ago with Biden stuff. I'm not trying to say Trump or Biden. That's what Stephen A. Smith was trying to say. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to say this stuff's been going around forever. I mean,
They're
there's a
saying
referee
this
that
is
did
a
this.
years-long investigation that is coming to a head now. The poker scheme involved illegal games run by the mob, used tricks like rigged card shuffling machines and X-ray equipment. Assault, extortion, and robbery came into play. As for Terry Rozier's the Miami Heat guard's role in this, he is accused of using inside information about other players, to help the mafia win bets. But the players also altered their own performances in order to rig the prop bets.
Which sucks is now whenever something happens in a game, that's what people are going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's rigging this game. All of a sudden, how did he miss that layup? Sometimes his life just, you screw up and you miss a layup. But now everything's going to be
Well, I think it's
under a
the-
Like he meant to
microscope.
do that.
the
Yeah.
drawing the fouls. The one thing that Rula and I can't stand are floppers.
I hate the floppers.
The floppers.
When they're like, I just fell backwards. Oh, that was a major flagrant foul.
But
They're
that's
like,
a
oh, my
referee.
God, you're
But-
such a faker.
But those
Yeah, but when
referees, that referee that got arrested many years ago,
Oh, yeah, for knowing.
I forget his name
God,
now.
I know.
He had
I
a
can
book
see his
out and
face.
stuff.
He's another one of the untold stories on Netflix.
Yeah,
the story of the NBA referee that was screwing up the calls
Yeah,
on
and he was-
purpose.
I mean, it just sucks. And
Yes.
now today they just came out with and you can bet on NCAA and all this stuff, and it's like bad timing. There's a lot of gambling out there and a lot of bets.
There's a guy
going
who was a
on.
big poker player from 2023 in an interview who said at the time, as a legit poker player, he was like, somebody's like, oh, this is a really legit game. I mean, this is on the up and up. You're going to win a lot of money. He goes, no, I've seen them play. This is not on the up and up. And that was back in 2023 that he knew something fishy was going on with these
Yeah, those
games.
pros, they can tell.
Yeah, so it's a to be continued, but it's a fiery story.
They arrested like 20 people, and
Oh, man.
it's like just when you thought the mob was no longer, they were naming all the crime
Gambling
families
sting.
from the New York area.
Yes, I do have an audio clip we'll
Gambinos
play
and-
later about it, yeah.
I forget all the names.
I was thinking of my cousin Vinny, because his name was like, oh, you said Jerry Gallo? It's Callo.
Oh, yeah.
No, is it Gambino? It's Cambino. Like,
If you want to watch a good one that just dropped on Netflix, it's called Mob War. And it's really like you're on the edge of your seat watching this.
Was it comedy?
No, it's a
slapstick
docuseries.
comedy.
It's a
Starring Kevin
documentary
James.
series, and you realize just how insanely corrupt everything is.
Now, usually we do Open Phone Friday, which I'm off on my game because of the 3 days in New York. I felt like today was either Saturday or I don't know what we're doing, but today's Friday.
Yep.
We have two guests in the studio, and you could be like them one day if you direct message Eric and he sees it.
Yeah, that's key. I got to see it, then remember it.
Right.
And I tell people to email me.
Who's in our studio today? We're going to introduce you to them next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
KRBE. I love it.
Back to Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, it's Friday, yay!
Who wants to party?
That's right. We usually do like Open Phone Friday, but instead of Open Phone Friday, we are going to introduce ourselves,
Open mic.
introduce you. We have open mics to two people who we have raised through the airwaves.
Who knew?
You know, we always say we've been on for a long time, and you're raising your kids right if you're listening to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. There are a lot of life lessons to be learned, a lot of fun that we have. Well, one of our listeners who's listened to us since she was 3 years old reached out to Eric on Instagram and said her BFF's birthday is coming up. It's her golden birthday. Golden birthday is when
Sunday.
you turn 18 on the 18th or 20 on the 20th.
Uh-huh.
So Keagen's birthday is on the 26th. Today's the 24th.
Yep.
And Bailey is her BFF. And she goes, it would be
Aw.
unreal to surprise her, to bring her to the show. So here they are, Keagen and
What's
Bailey!
up, guys?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Open Mic Friday
No,
on
what's-
the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
What's great is like you are literally. I'm trying to put it in my head like how young you were when we started.
Well, she was 3.
You are like just a couple of. My daughter just turned 26, just like 3 days ago, and now here you are. So you were like 3 when we started.
Yeah, it's been a really long time, but this is my favorite radio show. When Bailey told me we were coming, I actually started crying.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm turning 26, so I mean, dreams
It's
come
so
true.
sweet. No, the girls were telling us behind the scenes. I mean, just like anybody else who's growing up in Houston, Texas, going to school, you meet your different friends, you graduate high school, you go to college, you go away for school, you come back. You listened to us, Keagen, no matter where you lived through the app, right?
100%.
That's
Especially if I
awesome.
wanted just a little taste of home. That's just what I would turn on every morning as I'm getting ready for work, getting ready for school. It really just brings you back to Houston. I mean, there's
And
no
how
show
far
like
away
it.
from home were you?
I was in North Carolina for my undergrad for 4 years, and then I just spent 3 years in New Orleans at Tulane. So
Tulane.
Oh,
Nice.
wow!
So, Bailey, you get BFF of the year
Yeah.
for making this happen for Keagen.
I think I won some serious brownie points. This is also a gift for myself, though. This is like a dream come true.
Now, how's the
fun.
day planned? Are you guys going to go have brunch or breakfast or lunch?
Work or
Chick-fil-A breakfast, of course, if we're awake for it, and then we got to go to work, sadly. But
Yeah, they're adults now.
Yeah.
So, Bailey, you sent a direct message to Eric. Is that how this happened?
Yes,
Did it
so-
sit there for a long time? Because he always jokes.
No,
he has
no,
a-
no,
last
you
week.
responded same day.
I'm pretty
Oh,
good.
good.
I'm just, the
so-
hard part is I tell people I give them my personal email,
Yeah.
and then sometimes I see it and I have it ready to go and I forget, and then she's like, so if I tell you to email me and I don't get back to you, just reach out again. Don't feel like you
Email again.
You're imposing or anything because you're like, oh, I'm sorry to, and I realized it was this weekend. I was like,
No,
oh,
I didn't
crap.
want to bother you,
So we
but
came up with this last night. I'm like, no, if you guys can come tomorrow morning, I'd love to have you guys join us. So
it was perfect 'cause we were out at dinner and Keagen started crying. We were out with our friends, and it was perfect timing. We had a sleepover last night in celebration of
so
this.
cute.
Yeah.
Well, you have to understand,
cute.
it's never a bother, and we want people who are listening, if you ever see any of us in public, please come up and share your stories with us because it's never, ever a bother.
just not the bathroom.
Just went to the bathroom.
Wait till I flush.
Yeah.
So some of the things that you've heard over
Well,
the
they said,
years.
really,
just
they, something that grabbed me, Bailey, you said you guys have a text thread going on the
Oh
show.
yes, we talk about roses every single week, pretty much. Yeah, and if we don't
That's
listen
awesome.
in, we will text each other what happened if one of us had to miss it.
What do you think of the last one that just aired?
Oh my gosh.
Where he wouldn't believe his fiance until
It's
she
crazy.
proved it. Had to show him, like,
But the
look,
best man's a dirtbag.
Well, what surprised me the most was how she barely did any talking, and the best friend was immediately like, "Let's get a hotel room, like let's figure it out." And I was like, "What is going
yeah,
on?"
she didn't have to lead the witness at all.
No, not at all.
Are you guys
Yeah.
okay with your boyfriends and each other? They don't.
No.
They're
They did
very
not
polite.
come here for roses. Stop that, Eric.
Yeah, come on, don't be
Don't
digging
fall
around
for
there.
his trickery.
But honestly, having listened to our show for so many years and all the different scenarios that have been brought through, not just roses, but people come to us for group therapy and stuff, I'm sure it probably kind of taught you a little bit of what to look out for in adult relationships, I would hope.
Oh, for sure.
1,000%.
Would
Have-
it,
have-
would
have
it
you-
scare you?
Have you ever been in a situation where you're talking to a guy and you're like, nah, I know the type. I've heard it on roses.
I mean, the biggest red flag for me is like if you become too protective over your phone, and we have heard that all throughout. It's
Right.
like the minute they start hiding stuff from you in that way,
Mm-hmm.
it's just immediately something's going on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you're just tuning into the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric, usually we do Open Phone Friday. We're doing Open Mic Friday. Bailey and Keagen are here. They are BFFs, and it's Keegan's birthday on Sunday. So Bailey surprised her last night by telling her they're going to come visit our show. And as people who listen to our show on the other side, right, you don't know what's happening in here. Tell us what your impression is of being in here.
Yeah, when you
Is
walked in,
anything near what you thought it would look like,
saw
or
our
how
beautiful
we
faces.
Y'all are beautiful. I
Open ass
love
studio.
You
I
walk
love-
in, you're like, wow, it's 95 degrees in here.
I love seeing all the signed. Y'all have so much memorabilia from different celebrities, so that's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cozy in here, like personality through the roof here.
You guys are just as wonderful off air as you are on air. So
Thank you.
It's been so wonderful. And Keagen just texted and said Rula gave the best hug of her entire life to all her friends.
Rula gives the best hugs whenever I'm like sad. I'm like, Rula, I just need a hug. Like I just need a hug.
That's so sweet.
always
You know, I
gives
felt
the
like
best
I've
hugs.
known you for years too with that hug.
Yeah.
And we have.
Take pictures.
And we have.
Yeah, but so how'd that work? Did your moms drive you to school and like, shh, roses on,
We're
guys,
listening.
listen to this.
Yeah, how was that?
Yes.
And that's pretty
Actually,
much
yes. Every
your
single
mom's
morning.
a shout out then for raising you right. Tell
Yeah.
your mom
Yeah, I want to
hi.
give a huge shout out. My mom's name is Kelly Goldwaite. She raised 5 kids. She is a complete like powerhouse of a woman.
She's awesome.
Thank you so much for putting Rula and Ryan now with Eric
Yeah.
on the
Thank you.
air so that I could be here. This has been years in the making.
Oh, that's so sweet. Now you could carry on the tradition when you guys have kids. You can play
I love
the
that you
radio.
came back because both of you left Houston to go to
Yeah.
college. Because my daughter's going to go in a few years, and she's like, I want to go out of state or something. I'm like, but I want you to stay by me. I don't want you to leave me ever.
She's got you in your pocket on the app, Daddy.
Yeah, but no, I want to see her every
Daddy.
day.
Daddy.
It's
Baba.
not
You guys grew up in
easy.
Sugarland, right?
Yes.
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
Bailey, you want to give somebody a shout out?
Well, my mom passed away when I was in high school, but
Okay.
she was a huge fan of y'all's show.
Oh, that's great.
And so being here is just like so wonderful.
Oh, I love
I know
to
she'd be so
hear
excited for me
it.
to
Have
be
you
here.
ever-
Oh my God,
Aw,
that's so
what was her
sweet.
name?
Shannon Rivenis. She was a doctor at Texas Children's.
Oh, my
A
God.
pediatric cardiologist.
Well, we're going to be out
Oh.
at Texas Children's just in a short while. We're going to be doing Houston's Little Heroes again.
Yeah, we do a live broadcast there. Okay, we'll
But-
talk more about that off the air because I want to know more about your mama.
Yeah.
Memory eternal on that because, you know, it's very close to my heart when somebody loses their mom.
But
My
sometimes, Rula, like
brother,
when...
my brother lost his wife and they had 3 kids. One was in high school, one was 8 years old, one had just turned 19. So
When
I'll
you
give
have
you a mommy
a-
hug on that.
Yeah, so you get one of those hugs.
You get a best hug again.
See, when you have a shared experience, you know, I remember watching certain shows with my father, and then I put it on, and it makes you feel close. You feel that connection. You feel their presence still.
We definitely had a listener come in with his dad. The mom had passed away, and the connection was our show. They would listen every morning in the car. And so it was nice for him to come in to see that too. It's kind of like this full circle moment. So I'm so glad you guys are here. We're not going to rush you out unless
No,
your
they-
jobs are going to tell you have to be in.
I want to see hear the prank call.
Yes, for
Oh,
sure.
We're so
yeah.
excited.
Just
Because
right
we've got
around the
that coming
corner.
around.
They
One,
saw him because when I first brought him in, Kev, you were in there listening, go back and making sure.
Fixing it.
Uh-huh.
Making
Yeah.
sure there's no curse
They're
words.
walking. I'm like, they see he's doing it right now. He's
There he
making sure the
is.
bleeps are in.
yeah. And,
Watching magic happen. Like,
Exactly. So Keagen and Bailey are here visiting the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. And if this is something that maybe is on your mind that you thought could never happen, you just reach out to Eric,
Yeah.
at Producer Eric on Instagram, or you can contact him there and he'll send you the email.
Maybe
and
I'll
stuff.
bring a group of people on a Friday, like a studio audience.
That'd be
And,
fun.
and we've done
we
that
did that
before,
before. Remember, we
many
used to do that
times. We
back
do
in the
those
day.
tours that we give away at charity events, and it raises money for XYZ charity. And then
That's why I try not to do
it's like
too
a
many of
six-pack of people.
those because I want to make it special so people will
Right.
spend money for charity and help those
Yeah,
charities.
because it does raise a lot of money for a lot of different organizations. All right, so we have that going on. And one more thing I do want to mention, if you are stuck on the East Tex Freeway at Lockwood, we understand there is a massive
yeah.
car accident. It was a deadly car accident, and that is why the freeway shut down. So if you have not left your house yet, and that might be the way you're going, you're going to want to pay attention to traffic routes because
don't.
why get rushed out of your house to just sit in
Just
traffic
go
on feeder
to
roads?
Island Grill or IHOP or somewhere.
hang out in your house
have
and listen to our
breakfast,
show.
and then just say, I
Tell-
was stuck in traffic.
Yeah, telemarketer turnaround is coming up next. Who's the star of the call, Kev?
It is not a telemarketer turnaround.
No.
It's just a prank.
It's just a regular prank.
Yep.
All right,
Yes,
good. Well, we're going to
He's
hear.
Dr. Kevin today, I believe.
She's terrified about mole removal, so I've got some options that'll make her more comfortable.
Because you are a doctor. I got it. Fine.
That's right.
We're going to hear it next on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.